Hello and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aries for the time period of July 15 through the 31st. Please remember this is a general reading. There may be some parts that do not resonate with you. Please take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. I've already shuffled and meditated on the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. We've got the Seven of Pentacles in the past position, Eight of Pentacles in the negative obstacle position, the Devil in the present position, and the Six of Cups in the future outcome position. I have also drawn two cards from Ancestor and Angel deck. I have also drawn two cards from the Energy Oracle deck and two cards from the Messages from the Universe deck. So in the past position, you have the Seven of Pentacles, beautiful Aries, which suggests to me that there is some kind of improvement, perhaps, that could have happened in your personal life, in your love life, in your professional life. Maybe your friendship with someone has improved, but it definitely, I think, is leaning more towards something like work-wise, maybe a hobby or some kind of a project. The Star card is also a wonderful card to have. It symbolizes healing, rejuvenation, finding a peace of mind, gaining support, gaining recognition. The Star is the card of Aquarius, and it's generally a positive card. It is a wish fulfillment, wish granting card. But there are some negatives to this card as well. However, in the combination with the Seven of Pentacles, it's I'm seeing a very positive combination here. I am seeing that something that you've been successful at is directly related to your hard work. So there's something that you wanted to make sure happens or goes forward, and this star energy definitely influenced very positively. So something in the recent past, it could be something at home, it could be something at work, but there's definitely something that worked out for you, and it's due to the fact that you put in a lot of effort on your own. We've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor in the obstacle position. The Eight of Pentacles usually is a very positive card, but in the negative position, it suggests that you're not willing to take advice, that you think that your way is the best way of doing something. So during the 2 weeks of July 15th through the 31st, make sure that you pay attention whether you are taking advice or whether you're not taking advice, just so that you can clock that kind of pattern and see if you can maybe adjust it just a little bit. If you can't full on change it, maybe if you're aware of it, you can definitely make it just a little bit better. But the Eight of Pentacles is a wonderful card. If it were, in a normal placement, it's a card of dedication. It's a card of a person who's not afraid of hard work, and actually who's done quite a lot. The Emperor here, as in the negative position, is a little bit worrisome because generally he's a major arcana card, and he's generally a very positive person, very positive influence of stability, influence of power, protection, but in the negative position, it suggests that someone around you is very controlling. This person is an obstacle, like literally. There's somebody who's standing in your way. It could be that you are not agreeing with something with someone from your family, maybe at home there's a minor conflict, or it's something at work, or something with like maybe a friend who is not seeing things your way, and you are sort of a little bit kind of pushing them away, because I do feel a little bit of solitary energy here. It seems like you are a little bit kind of pushing someone away, and focusing on something that you kind of want to make sure happens and takes place. In the present position, we've got the Devil, which of course is fear itself. It's an illusion. It's some kind of obsession with something. It's some kind of a temptation. It symbolizes your dark side. It symbolizes your demons. The devil knows your demons very well, and he is able to, of course, manipulate you. So there is manipulation energy that I feel, also because you've got this emperor in the negative position. There's definitely some kind of mischievous, something kind of behind the scenes maybe happening, but there's some kind of a dark cloud over you a little bit in some sphere. The Eight of Cups is a card that is not super positive. It tells me that you're feeling quite intense emotions about something. The Eight of Cups is a card where you wanted something to come true, and you asked the divine, and the divine granted you your wish. And the longer it continued, the more you realize that the dream is not what you wanted. It's not how you thought it would turn out to be. So it's a bit of a disappointment. So it's a card of disappointment, and it's a card of self-discovery as well, because you're walking away and there's a mountain ahead of you. So in order for you to self-discover, in order for you to understand why you feel what you feel, in order to make sense of the situation, you're kind of going off in the middle of the night, in pursuit of answers, in pursuit of the truth, in pursuit of what actually took place and how you feel about it, just sort of trying to understand the situation. Sometimes you have to spend a little bit of time alone, but there's definitely a bit of self-discovery that you have in front of you, and it's one of those normal and expected life obstacles, if you will, because we do self-discovery relatively frequently, because we change as people, we grow, we learn, we're constantly progressing and moving in towards our full potential. And of course, this is a little bit of a card of disappointment, and it suggests that this is a clarifier. So the thinking about self-discovery is something that's in the back of your head. It's not up front, but there is a bit of a controlling energy. Someone is making decisions, someone is sort of kind of maybe keeping you in the dark a little bit, and you're not able to have any kind of effect. The future outcome is promising, because we have the Six of Cups, which is a very positive card. It sometimes means that there's a gift coming your way. Sometimes it means that happy memories will be made. It's kind of family oriented, and if you don't have, maybe you have friends, so it's a very positive, very warm-hearted energy. And of course, the Queen of Wands is a very passionate person, very magnetic. So maybe you have someone in your environment maybe around you who, is able to give good advice, who is able to point you in the right direction, who's able to be maybe at the very least supportive of something that you choose to do. But it's a very positive outcome. It's a very heartwarming outcome, especially after this, difficult time where you are kind of feeling dominated by someone else, and feeling a little bit maybe emotional or confused, or sort of feeling like you want to be alone to sort of sort things out. The future outcome. So the 2 weeks in July should be quite wonderful, except for the tiny little bit of a negative energy coming from this devil, of course. Let's see if we can clarify some of this energy with the energy oracle cards, and they are walking away. This is the first time I've gotten this card. Wow, it's gorgeous. And 7th chakra archangel Uriel. It's about how you feel things in your head, but I will definitely look for a further explanation. This walking away card, wow, that's stunning. And it says letting go and moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She's closing the gate behind her and is walking away into misty, unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something but that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, and this directly relates to the 8 of Cups. It feels like if this energy feels like you're a little bit over it, like somebody pushed a bit too many buttons, and said too many wrong things. It seems like you've lost your patience a little bit and you're kind of over the situation, and I think it's a very brave thing to walk away. It takes a lot of strength to reassess and make new goals. Only strong people do that. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking. Whether it's in the inner world or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. So the divine is, I think, nudging you to this kind of happy existence. So absolutely make sure to pay attention how much advice, if any, you're taking from others, and make sure that you give yourself permission to say enough is enough. And if someone is not treating you right, or someone is being hurtful towards you, it's time to say goodbye and walk away, moving onwards and upwards. So this card, Archangel Uriel, is a card that says now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of the ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist you is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now. So the Archangel Uriel is here to help you. If you need to walk away, if you need additional information that is being hidden from you by the devil or the moon in this 8 of Cups, because the moon is, and night in general, is a time where you may not see things, you may not realize that there are additional facts you're not aware of. So definitely this Archangel Uriel is helping you kind of make it through, navigate the dark waters, if you will. Let's see what the ancestors and angels have for us. I also pulled 2 ancestors and angels cards, and it says Stag, trust and thrive. Wow, this is the first time I got this card. It's a lot of firsts today. Lord, take charge with authority. So clearly you are good at something. You have knowledge about something, because the divine, says so. But let's see. I don't think I've received the stag card. I just want to see what the further explanation of it is, if I can possibly find it. Okay. And it says, come alive and thrive, stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag with his own crown of antlers is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. With this card, when this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality, maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. So definitely, this is an opportunity card. It's an opportunity that says, trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, all your strength, all your power, and make the most of it right now. And of course, Lord says, make sure to take charge, because you do have authority. Over and over, I feel in this reading, there's a presence of dignity, I feel. There's a reminder from the divine that you are unique, that you are valuable, that you are important, that what you say matters, that what you do matters. Sometimes it does not feel that way, especially when we have someone who is controlling us, someone who is exploiting our weaknesses, especially if it is against us. The divine is reminding you, you were created, in this amazing world for a reason. So make sure to make every opportunity count. Let's see what the universe has for us. I pulled 2 cards from the universe, messages of the universe. I am the dreamer of my dream. It definitely reinforces the idea that what you want to do and what you have to say is important, and you can make, your dreams come true if you focus. And I know that you work hard, because you have this 8 of Pentacles. You also have this 7 of Pentacles. You're definitely a hard worker, and you achieve what you put your mind to. And something tells me that you're really good around family, that you're a good family member as well. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So if you focus on the devil, you will manifest the devil. If you focus on bright light, you will manifest bright light. It's important to meditate. It's important to make sure that negative energy is, even when things are not so good around you, even when things are hard, it's important to remember that life is a cycle. Sometimes things don't go so well, other times they go much better. And after dark times, you have happy times. So try and remember that. Also focus on positivity. That will help you definitely achieve your goals. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, please feel free to leave any comments. I enjoy reading comments and love feedback. Also, please check back in later next week, because I will be doing monthly August readings, so you definitely don't want to miss that. And again, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.